for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At power forward, Torrey Craig. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At the other forward position, Mikal Bridges. At point guard, Chris Paul. At the other guard position, Devin Booker. The head coach of the visiting team is Monty Williams. And now for the starting lineup for your Cleveland Cavaliers. At forward, 6'6", number 8, Lamar Stevens. At the power forward position, standing 6'11", number 4, Evan Mobley. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jarrett Allen. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
2K Sports presents Thursday night at the NBA. This is Kevin Holland. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Mikal Bridges out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the center. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Now here's Booker over Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Allen in the post. He's covered by 8. So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to Boston. Now Paul trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Boston. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got the first points of the night for the Suns. We're about 1 minute into the first. Allen outside.
2 minutes.
Mitchell against Booker. And Mitchell gets it to go. Richard, this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
For three, Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Over Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Lakers.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the fourth guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Shoots over Garland. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 minutes.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Booker outside. That shot is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your
Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Please give a big round of applause.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. 3-point lead. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era, and look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
On the court right now, second quarter starts for the Suns. Front court spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. Lee out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Biyombo at center. And he knocks down the first one.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. It was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Out to Saric. Fires the 3. Love grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Three-pointer, LeVert. Saric grabs the board. Suns trail by 7. from the wing, Lee. Out to Payne. At the top of the key, Bridges. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that one's good. Love.
This is where Love is most comfortable operating. He feels so confident attacking the paint.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Garland, following the score by Phoenix. The teardrop falls in. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Charge a screen on Garland. And there's the drive from outside the arc. The shot by Charge, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lee against Garland. Over Lee. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Garland's got 6 here in this quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Payne, guarded by Garland. Shot clock at 6. Payne in the post. Lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got his second bucket of the night.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens and we got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People were talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
Actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work to perfection.
It's not about the money. It's about the shmoney.
Know what rhymes with shmoney or money? Dummy.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Stevens, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Bridges, right side. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
First one falls for him.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Ayton hits them both. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Craig finds Paul. The jump hook, and it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Garland against Paul. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 11.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Mobley outside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Paul outside. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Stephens. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Knocks it loose. Bridges with the steal. Booker outside. From deep three-point range, Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to block the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Now here's Booker. Craig with a screen on Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Paul can't get it to go.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Now here's Paul. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Paul dishes to Ayton. Basket counts. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
I've seen CP do this a million times. No one is better at running the pick and roll.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Mitchell into the lane and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Lopez, and it's Cedi Osman in for LeVert. And Mitchell drops them both.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Ayton over Love, and the rejection by Love. To the paint. Wade kicks to Osman, back to Wade. Mitchell outside for the 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Okoro following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Darius Garland.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Payne. And there's the pass to Biyombo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.